I believe you know the punishment for 2 classroom disruptions.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm sorry,
Oh, I thought she was going to whack him with it. All right, welcome back to another School Principal Reacts. I'm doing something just a little bit different today. I've been enjoying reviewing certain episodes of The Simpsons, and I will continue to do that. But I'm going to take a quick break from that and look at something that was recommended to me. There's a few episodes of the show Spongebob Squarepants that have school scenes in them, and I'm going to be looking at one today. This one is called New Student Starfish. I've not seen it. I'm excited to see this. I have not watched a ton of SpongeBob, but I know it's super silly, very funny, and I'm looking forward to it. Just a reminder, if you're enjoying this kind of content, please let me know and consider subscribing. Let's get into it.
Time for boarding school.
It's not in like a real school. It's like boating school, which would be like our driving school.
Wait a second, Patrick. Why don't you come to school with me?
Hey, that's a great idea.
You and me in school together as classmates. Out of your
This is
lifetime.
Puff's boating school.
And no line.
Behold, Patrick, the hallway of learning. And here's the fountain of learning. And these are the lockers of learning.
And these are the stairs of learning, right?
No, they're just the stairs. These are the stairs of learning.
Where is everyone?
I don't know.
Trophy case. That kind of best driver. Every school, for some reason, has a trophy case toward the front of the school, and some schools do a great job at updating them and putting, newer stuff in there. Sometimes you'll go and see like cobwebs and dust and trophies from the 1960s. So, yeah, that's pretty typical.
Home, probably. Class doesn't start till 9.
6:20? Well, but I thought you said you were late.
Late for being early.
Hey.
Good for you,
Can I
SpongeBob.
start wearing a watch?
Although that's a little excessive.
And now for the room with the most class. The classroom.
Oh,
And here's the chalkboard. It's the ladle that helps us drink from the fountain.
Chalkboard. I have not seen a chalkboard in a classroom in a very long time. Yeah, I haven't seen a chalkboard in a classroom in 20, 30 years, something like that.
Of knowledge.
oh.
And those drinks are recorded here on the good noodle board.
Oh, sorry. Oh.
Attendance, penmanship, basic desk sanitation, advanced desk.
Yeah, and actually, teachers do this. If you're a teacher and you have something like this in your classroom or student, let me know. A lot of teachers will have some sort of visual representation here of progress, even if they want to be sensitive about the data or who is who up there. They'll put something up there that doesn't have the students' names on it, or they will and they'll put stars or something, but they won't, of course, put grades or anything like that. But they don't want to violate confidentiality, but on the other hand, they want to visually show, who is making progress, to motivate people to say, oh, okay, I want to make progress too. Let me, do whatever I need to do to get some stars here. Not bad.
Sanitation. I'll add your name so you can start collecting good noodle stars too. There you are.
Look at all the stars you have. I'll never be that good.
Don't know, Patrick. I'm just like everyone else, no matter how many stars I have. 74.
Who said that? Was it him?
I doubt it. That's Roger, our class science project.
What does he teach us?
The greatest lesson of all, the precious value of life.
Yeah, and he says it's the class science project. I do see this from time to time. Classes, depending on the age and depending on what subject it is, they may have some sort of exhibit. I've seen little animals or little, almost like you would have a pet at home, but it actually serves a scientific purpose. I have seen an egg in an incubator before, also, and so when the egg hatches, it's a really, really big deal. But yeah, particularly in science classrooms, I have seen this quite often. Very good.
You see, Patrick, Roger's shell represents the fragile line between life and death when behind the wheel of a boat. This light bulb represents
I almost forgot this was boating school because all these things are what you'd see in, particularly like an elementary or middle school classroom. And I forgot it's really boating school. It's like a driving school. I don't know if you'd see that in driving school, though.
knowledge, and without its energy and warmth, within minutes, Roger would die.
Life, death, life, death, life, death, life, death, life, death.
Patrick!
Sorry.
The best part of being early is you get to sit close to the teacher. Think you can handle the second chair?
I'm learning.
This is gonna be great!
Yeah, and that brings up another point. A lot of students do like sitting close to the teacher. It's pretty well shown that sitting near the teacher or near the front is helpful academically. You have other students that want to sit in the back. They don't want to be near the teacher for various reasons. Every kid's different in that regard.
Hello, class. My name is Mrs. Puff. And the only reason I say that is because I see we have a new student. Young man, why don't you stand up and introduce yourself?
Who's the fat kid talking to?
You, Patrick, she's the teacher.
Oh.
Come on now, tell the class your name. Don't be nervous. We just want to know your name.
24.
24. 24.
Yeah. Why are they laughing?
I guess it's just in the timing.
Oh.
Today's first lesson will be on turning.
24.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Patrick,
What?
I thought of something funnier than 24.
Let me hear it.
25.
Okay.
That's enough! Young man, this is your first day, so I'll let you off with a warning. As for you, Spongebob, I expect more from a good noodle. Pay attention.
And yeah, a teacher might cut a new student some slack on the first day. They don't know about the school rules, which could be different from school to school. They don't know the student culture, the class culture, what the teacher expects. So yeah, good for her.
Yes, Mrs. Puff.
Now then, turning. What every driver should know. When you are turning, it is important to signal at least 40 feet from the
Big
turn.
fat meanie. Patrick, you
That's not
can't
good.
do that. She's the teacher.
What about the teacher? What?
Poo-poo.
As if I really look like this. Sponge.
She had a whole drawer full of them. Yeah, you shouldn't write notes in general and pass them around, but particularly about the teacher, and then the teacher sees it. That's going nowhere good.
Bob, I believe you know the punishment for 2 classroom disruptions.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm sorry,
Oh, I
Sponge.
thought she was going to whack him with it. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better.
Bob, but if one wishes to be a good noodle,
Can't take away
one must
stars.
behave like a good noodle.
I'm a good noodle. I'm a good
Aw.
noodle.
You'll get this star back when you earn it.
No!
Oh,
No.
yeah, and a couple of things. You see the little teachers can relate on this. The little, I don't even know what it's called. It's been a long time since I've used it, but the little sticky stuff that teachers used, I can't remember what it's called. If you know, let me know in the comments. But it's this little gummy stuff that teachers buy, and you just break a piece off, and it looks just like that. And you use it to stick things on walls, because a lot of walls have school walls will have a coating where it makes it kind of difficult for tape to stick up there, or stickers like this. And she has that stuff. I forgot what it's called here. And good for her. She set up a little incentive system in her classroom, and SpongeBob really cares about it, so it makes him, try harder and behave.
Mrs. Puff, is it nap time?
SpongeBob, I've had enough of your nonsense. Now collect your things and move to the available desk in the back of the room.
See, teacher changing a student's seating assignment. Yeah, very common. Yep. It's funny. I didn't expect certain things to be so true to life, but yeah, some of it.
But why?
Because the big fat meanie said so. Now go!
I got to her.
Thanks a lot, Patrick.
Sure thing, buddy.
Well, I guess I could be a good noodle from back here.
Look at this chair in the back. You've got the wall is all cracked. There's the floor's messed up. The chair has all kind of, it's dirty, and it has a broken piece, and it's just graffiti everywhere. A broken light. That's awful.
Now, as I was saying, when turning left, you must...
It's so hard to hear. What kind of student sits back here anyway?
Yeah, and if you change a student's seating assignment, they still have to learn, right? So teachers most often do that to get them away from someone else, Patrick in this case, so that they won't distract other people or themselves. But you still have to be able to see the teacher, hear the teacher, see whatever content she's got up there. Yeah, he still needs to be within earshot.
School is for chumps.
Yeah, the graffiti.
Where am I?
SpongeBob.
Just ignore him, SpongeBob.
SpongeBob, over here.
Whatever you do, don't look at him.
He's trying.
SpongeBob! SpongeBob! SpongeBob!
Oh,
SpongeBob!
that's gross. Oh. Oh. That's disgusting.
SpongeBob! Over here! I'm trying to tell you something! Something important!
What?
Hi!
Perhaps this would be a good time for recess.
Hey, buddy! Funny stuff in there! Funny stuff!
There is nothing funny about what you did in there, Patrick. You got me in trouble. You got me moved to the back of the room. You cost me one of my good noodle stars.
Well, who cares about a stupid star?
Gee, Patrick, it seems like you would care a lot about stupid stars, considering you are one.
I'll deal with you after class!
It is after class.
Yeah, he is a star himself. Uh-oh. That came out of nowhere. So I've talked about it on a couple of other different episodes, but students do not just magically appear all chanting fight at the same time. Now, they do group up like this. They absolutely do, but I've never in real life heard the fight. I've never heard that, but let's see what happens here.
Fight! 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 I don't see anyone fighting, do you?
They're talking about us. We're fighting.
Oh, don't mind if I do!
This is embarrassing.
And they just walk away.
What's going on here? Well,
SpongeBob and I were fighting.
fighting? Well, I can't believe I'm saying this, but Spongebob Squarepants, I hereby sentence you and your friend to detention.
Detention.
Detention?
May Neptune have...
I was getting ready for something really unrealistic, but teachers at some schools are able to assign their own detention. It's kind of different from place to place, but yeah, that's not unrealistic.
mercy on your soul.
Flashlight.
In one day, I've gone from good noodle to bad egg. It's all stupid Patrick's fault.
Yeah, and that's pretty much what detention is. Let me know if yours is a little bit different, but you just sit there. You just sit there. Some places will have you, do some sort of assignment or writing while you're in there. But yeah, you sit there until the appointed time.
I hate you, Patrick.
I hate you more.
I hate you no matter what.
Yeah, well, I'd hate you even if I didn't hate you.
I'd hate you even if that made sense.
I'd hate you even if you were me. That's how much I hate you.
I'd hate you even if, I'd hate you even if the light bulb keeping Roger alive went out.
Oh, no.
Huh?
Oh, is it going to hatch now? Uh-oh. Doesn't look good.
I'm sorry I called you a stupid star!
I'm sorry I got you in trouble and got you moved to the back of the class and got your good noodle star removed and shot the spitballs.
I'm sorry your apology is so long.
Me too, let's save Roger!
I'll keep him warm, and you get a light bulb from the supply closet.
Light bulb!
Just a giant pile of light bulbs.
But why does it have to be so far away?
He climbs up the other light bulbs to get the Patrick. He's sitting on it.
Guys, coming, SpongeBob!
Oh, where's Patrick? Oh, forget it. I gotta go find Roger some warmth.
Uh-oh.
The light bulb! Without its warmth, Roger will die.
Roger! Without him, the light bulb will have nothing to warm!
We did
Okay,
it,
they did
Patrick.
it.
We saved Roger's life.
Good job, boys. I saw the whole thing from behind my one-way chalkboard.
Now, I've never seen that. It's a chalkboard that's one of those two-way mirrors. And she was some kind of experiment. Let's see.
And I couldn't be happier with your teamwork. I've decided to give you each 1 gold star.
Okay.
Although I'm not sure what saving an egg has to do with boating school.
Boating school?
Yeah, me
I
neither.
thought this was Spanish class. See you, SpongeBob. See you, Big Fat Meanie.
There we go.
Hey, what I miss?
Well, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. That was my first reaction to a SpongeBob SquarePants episode. It's pretty funny. And I laugh because some of it is unexpectedly realistic or comes from things that are fairly realistic, with the little incentive system, with the stars, with the separating students and detention and all those things. Patrick and SpongeBob made it kind of zanier, and we had the egg. I'm not sure how that would correlate to boating school, but and I do see that in a lot of classrooms, a little exhibit. But I'm going to leave the video there. If you enjoyed this one and want me to do more SpongeBob, please let me know in the comments. And again, consider subscribing to the channel. This has been School Principal Reacts. Thanks for watching.